Hi, this is Simplify Concepts and I am Dr. Shuchi. This is a series of 3 video lectures in which we will discuss all those important journal entries where students generally make a mistake. So after watching all these 3 lectures, your accounting concepts are going to improve and they will help you in scoring good marks. So let's get started. Meet him. He's our small, cute Bholu and he says everything in a very different style, RGB style, red, green and blue, and see what he has to say today. So, Bholu wants to remind us about the rules of debit and credit. Thank you so much, Bholu. So here we go. The first rule is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. This rule is applied on assets, that is real accounts. Second one is debit the receiver and credit the giver. This rule is applied on personal accounts, that is people and organizations. And the third one is debit all expenses and losses and credit all incomes and gains. And this is for nominal accounts. Nominal accounts means expenses, losses, incomes and gains. Now apart from these, we have 2 more rules related to assets and liabilities. So related to assets, if your assets are increasing, you write them on the debit side, and if your assets are decreasing, write them on the credit side. And the rule for liabilities is just opposite to the assets. If your liabilities are increasing, write them on the credit side, and if your liabilities are decreasing, write them on the debit side. So this is for better understanding. So here we start. The most common mistake is regarding the personal expenses of the owner. Personal expenses of the owner, they are termed as drawings. Your first transaction is paid income tax. So whenever this transaction is there, remember income tax is the personal expense of the owner. Income tax, only individuals they are liable to pay. So therefore the entry will be drawings account debit to cash account. Similarly, if there is a transaction paid life insurance premium. Now again, if nothing is specified, this life insurance premium is always paid for the life of the owner. So therefore, it is a personal expense and the entry will be drawings account debit to cash account. So please do not commit a mistake with regards to these 2 personal expenses. Then the second one is the purchase and sale of animals. So when we talk about animals, we can purchase or sell any kind of animals for the purpose of business. So if we purchase any animal, we use the word livestock. So if we are purchasing, we will be using livestock account debit to cash account. And if we are selling any animal, in that case, we'll be using cash account debit to livestock account. So please do not make a mistake. Do not write the name of the animal in any case. Third, situations when purchase account is credited. Please remember that purchase account is always debited in normal cases, but in these 5 situations, we are going to credit the purchase account. The first situation is goods lost by fire or theft. So in that case, loss by fire account or loss by theft account will be debited to purchase account. Then the second situation is if you have given away the goods as charity, that means donation, free of cost, you have given it to somebody. So in that case, the entry will be charity account debit, or you can write donation account debit to purchase account. The third situation is goods withdrawn by the owner. Owner, that means the proprietor. So if the owner of the business or the proprietor of the business, if he takes away some goods for his personal use, so in that case, it will be termed as drawings and the entry will be drawings account debit to purchase account. The fourth situation is when the goods are given as free samples. Normally, the businesses, they give the goods as free samples or they distribute the goods as free samples for advertising purposes or for increasing their sales. So therefore, the entry will be advertisement expenses account debit, or you can write sales promotion expenses account debit to purchase account. And the last situation is when the goods are used in making assets. So let me just give you an example. Suppose you are doing a wooden boards business and you use your wooden boards in making the furniture of your own business. So in that case, the entry will be asset account debit to purchase account, or in this case, it will be furniture account debit to purchase account. Next common mistake is regarding the sale of old newspapers. Now old newspapers, remember, it is a total waste or a useless item. So we never open an account of newspaper or waste item or useless item. So whenever we sell any such kind of items, in that case we always use cash account debit to sundry receipts account or miscellaneous income account. These accounts are open for any such kind of items which are of no use or related to which we do not want to open a separate account. Then we have received a VPP. Now what is VPP? VPP stands for Value Payable Post or Value Paid Parcel or Value Paid Post. Now this is basically whenever we purchase, whenever any business purchases goods and they come by post, then value paid means that whenever we pay cash, then only those goods are going to be delivered to us. So whenever it is a VPP, that means we have purchased the goods in cash. So therefore the entry will be purchase account debit to cash account. So here we go, now apply your brain. So now I'm going to give you a transaction, and if you have understood the video, then please write the journal entry for this transaction, that is goods used in making building. In the comment section you can write the journal entry or you can send us by mail, and we are going to tell you that whether you are right or wrong. So see you in the sequel video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.